the champion long enough to be a real life version of the Batman theory where you either die a hero or you live long enough to become a villain? Do you think she's gonna have the title long enough to where eventually they're gonna have to have her turn heel because the crowd's gonna turn against her? Because right now there's nobody I see beating her.
That could happen, and that would be awesome, actually.
I think so too. I think she's on her way there. Like she's been very heelish versus Natty.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, there's a new game coming out. There's two people on the cover of that. Um, I don't care what anyone says. I think that we're eventually going to get a Roman heel turn. The fact he's been out of the main picture, the fact that he's been the face or a full blown face and doing all the stuff he's been doing, I think eventually it's going to turn to make him a heel to go after the title. And I think Becky will be the champion to go heel. And I think that'd be awesome, and it'd be fantastic if Seth were to win, and then he goes heel against Seth, and Becky and Roman are two top champions, and they're both heels. Be awesome. Not going to happen. But I can see that happening. I can absolutely see them eventually turning Becky heel, by having with her keeping the title for so long, and people get bored and tired of it. Even though she's there, which is annoying because some people absolutely love Brock Lesnar having the championship for 2 years, but they praise him still. So I don't know.
If you follow Boot to the Face on Instagram at boot to the face _, you will see a picture that we found. It's the WWE 2K cover with Becky and Roman, and in the background it's Seth kind of looking like jealous. I would love if there was like a love triangle type angle with the three of them and Becky and Roman went heel, but that would be cool. But what I really want is now that Samoa Joe's kind of got Roman's back a little bit, if the Usos can stay sober enough when they drive, I would love for the Roman, the Usos, and Samoa Joe to go heel and make the Samoan Dynasty faction that I've been fucking begging for years. And now we got Joe in there too. Oh my God, son. Could you imagine fucking Roman as the world champ, Joe as the US or Intercontinental champ, whichever one, and Usos as the tag champs and their heels? Ah, my God, be still my motherfucking heart. I would love that shit. Becky's gonna win that match by submission. WWE Championship, Kofi Kingston, 11 years, versus one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, Randy Orton. But wrestling is about timing. Everything in life is about timing. And right now, Kofi's got the timing. Orton doesn't. As much as it pains me to do this, because Kofi's not one of my all-time favorites, and Randy is, you can't take the title off Kofi right now.
So I actually think this is the perfect time to take the title off Kofi.
No!
And to give it to Randy, because you give Randy another title reign, which I'm completely on board for. But it puts Kofi back in the chase for his title back to lead up to SmackDown on Fox. We're 2 months away. So it gives a storyline to lead to that and him to win the title SmackDown's first show on Fox. And I think that writes itself. Then you give Randy the title one more time before he's done. If he wins it now, he'll be done. He won't win it again after this. You give him a short reign, and then you give Kofi the chase to really build him up even bigger than he already is. And then that time he wins it back would be fantastic to go lead into the winter and into WrestleMania season.
I just don't see them putting the title on. As good as Orton is, as great all time as he is, people right now love shitting on Randy Orton. And I don't see him being the champion going into Fox as something that WWE would be dumb. I shouldn't say, because I don't mean this disrespectfully. WWE would be dumb enough to put the title on Orton going into, because you know how I feel about Orton. I think Orton's one of the best fucking pure professional wrestlers in the world. JBL used to say it, and I completely agree with it. If you go into a factory and you build a fucking pro wrestler, they will come out looking like Randy Orton. He's got the size, he's got the good looks, he's got the build. He can be a brawler, he can be a high flyer if he wants to. One of the best drop kicks in the game, and he don't even use that shit anymore. Like he's forgotten certain moves that other people can't even do compared to him. And the psychology that Orton uses when he's motivated, I will say that is fantastic. His timing is great. Like everything matters. As Michael Cole would say, no wasted motion. Like everything you need in a pro wrestler, Randy Orton has, but the internet hates him. So, but then again, the internet is more of the vocal minority than the silent majority. So who knows, man? Because when Orton comes out, he gets popped, and when he's in the ring, he gets a reaction. So, God damn it, I just might have talked myself into thinking that you might be right, Marty. I'm still picking Kofi. Fuck that. Kofi for the culture.
All right.
Universal Championship match.
Are we not gonna go over the U.S. title match real quick? We got 2 matches.
What U.S. title match?
We got AJ versus Ricochet.
Did I skip? I'm going through the list right now. I must have missed that one.
You sure did.
I apologize because now that you say it, I know that there is that match, but okay, yeah, I did skip over it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Good on you keeping me honest. AJ Styles versus Ricochet, U.S. Championship match. I'll probably edit that shit out. Then again, I probably won't because I think people like when I fuck up.
Yeah, everyone does. The Phenomenal One versus the One and Only. I love their matches, man. I think
they should make
great.
a tag team called the Phenomenal One and Only.
I mean, they could.
I just make that.
Ricochet's gonna end up becoming the 4th member of the ballot or the OC.
Yeah, it's him.
And they're gonna make everyone think that Finn Balor coming over, and then all of a sudden Ricochet's music's gonna hit, and he's gonna come out.
4th member of the OC, right? So it's him, it's AJ, it's Summer, and Marissa, right? They kicked Ryan out, so a lot of y'all won't get that reference if you.
I was like, what the fuck's he doing? Wait a minute. This son of a bitch. He went there with it.
You remember when Marissa died and
Yes.
Ryan started dating that other girl? What was her name?
Autumn. No. It wasn't Autumn.
What was her name? I cannot remember her name. Her name was fucking Autumn. That's another.
No, that's the other. That's the. Yeah.
It was Summer, Marissa, and then he started dating. She was crazy.
Shit, right?
Yeah, man, she was so super hot. I was into her for so long. That was my Joey Potter for a bunch of y'all other Dawson's Creek people. Which sucks because I can't remember her name right now, but she was cool. We're talking about the OC for those of y'all that haven't caught up yet. Ricochet versus AJ Styles, U.S. Championship. Go ahead, Marty. You can pick first.
Yeah, I'm keeping the titles on AJ. I think the club holds these titles and holds these belts and runs the brand for a little while.
I would rather Ricochet won, but I think you're on to something.
I agree. I would rather I want to see Ricochet with the belt, but I don't think it's the time yet for that.
So my heart picks Ricochet, but my
mind's telling me no.
Speaking of, have you seen Lacey Evans and Liv Morgan online the last 24 hours?
No.
So Liv started this thing where she's like, I'm going to encourage people to live their life, and we're going to do a live your life challenge. So they're standing over the top of Lake something or another in Canada, and she's standing there with Lacey. She goes, Lacey, live your life. And Lacey's like, I'm already living my life. And she goes, no, live your life. I dare you to jump into the lake. And Lacey just takes her fucking jacket and her shoes off and jumps into a lake. And then they did 3 or 4 little challenges, and one of them was for Lacey Evans to sing a song in the middle of Canada, like Toronto, and she started singing I Believe I Can Fly, which was by the same guy that you were just singing Bump and Grind from, which regardless of how shitty of a person he is, he's still my favorite R&B singer. You can't fuck with R. Kelly when it comes to music. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, TP2, I used to fucking play that album on fucking loop. Back when you had a 4-disc stereo in your room, that album was
how about the fucking 12-disc changer you had to put in your trunk of your car?
Oh, TP2 was one of the first. I remember when I like snuck in and made my account so I can get like 12 CDs for $1. That TP2 was one of the albums I got in that first round.
Two things about that album. One, when we were in New York and we were sitting there with Talkomania, me and J Bomb talked about that album. Of all fucking things in the world, we talked about how good TP2 was. And two, when you start out a CD and the first words are "hit it hard from the back," you know that shit's gonna be nasty. You know it's gonna be a good CD. So yeah, R. Kelly, you suck as a person, but you're the fucking king of R&B still. And I'm embarrassed to listen to your music out loud, so I just roll my windows up in my car when I do it. But yeah, I believe Ricochet should win. I think AJ Styles will win. So that's that. And now we will get to what is probably the main event in your Universal Championship match. Brock Lesnar and the internet's favorite son, Seth Rollins. And if you're one of those people that are shitting on Seth Rollins this year, I encourage you to go look at your tweets from a year ago and see how much of a Seth Rollins dick rider you probably were then, but all because he got beef with your boy Will Ospreay. Now all of a sudden he sucks. He can't wrestle. He's a shitty person. Go fuck yourself. You're full of shit. You loved Seth Rollins this time last year. You know it. You go look in the mirror and you tell yourself that fucking lie that you don't like Seth Rollins, and I will call you a liar. You loved Seth Rollins last year. Go look at your fucking tweets. Go look at your internet history. You're Seth Rollins' mark, but all because he got into it with Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay jumped into his fucking mentions, talking shit, and he got put in his place like the little indie punk that he is. Yeah, I said it. Fuck Will Ospreay.
I mean,
you ain't gotta agree with me, Marty. I'll do that. I'll fight this for myself.
No. I agree with you 100%. Yes, everyone's shitting on Seth because of the shit he said to Ospreay and dropping the paycheck down, and it's like, fuck it. What's your point? He's not lying. He's telling the fucking truth.
Wait, okay.
Only thing I was gonna disagree with was, I mean, I'm an Ospreay fan. I know you're not. We've had discussion for a long time. But I mean, we gotta give him a little more credit. He's not an indie guy. He's wrestling Ring of Honor in New Japan. Come on, man.
Ring of Honor. I saw their attendance this weekend. That's an indie. It's an indie promotion. Yeah, I mean, okay. I got a little carried away with the indie thing. Calm down. But
I mean, I know you want to get heat, but fuck, don't put us on fire quite yet. Shit.
I mean, I don't want the heat. I don't want the smoke, but people tend to fucking disagree with me, so fuck them. But look,
you know what? Ospreay had no reason to be even on that level. I mean, let's be honest. When it comes down to it, there's one promotion that reigns above all. I don't care what you say or what anyone says. Oh, you can say that, Ring of Honor is better. You can say that AEW's it. You can say New Japan's it. But at the end of the day, it's WWE. They are the mainstay. They're the fucking NFL. Everyone else is the USFL or Arena Football or
Canadian
XFL
football.
Or, you go there too. Semi-pro. It is what it is. At the end of the day, you're not playing your college ball so you can get to arena football. You're playing your college ball so you can get that fucking NFL paycheck. End of the day. So
if I say I'm the best at my job and you come in and say, no, I'm the best at this job, the first thing I'm gonna say is, who gets paid more? And that's it.
Well,
so y'all can't get a no. I don't want to hear that shit.
No,
we both been doing this shit for years.
We both, in wrestling, yes. But I mean, we both have careers, and I know we both have motherfuckers above us who get paid more than we do, who can't do the shit we do.
Who more than likely 90% of the time work their ass off to get to where they are.
Sometimes.
Not everything is about nepotism.
Sometimes, I'm just saying there are people.
Now they may not work as hard now, but you had to work to get in that position. And you got to kind of respect the hustle of people.
I've been in organizations where shit's. I've spent the last 12, 13 years within 2 companies, and I've seen some shit that it's like, yeah, fuck that noise. Bullshit.
Oh yeah, I agree with you, but wrestling's different.
But yes, when it comes down to that, absolutely. I mean, who was the best in the world 4 years ago? AJ Styles. And he left one promotion that one guy's thinking he's the best of to go to another promotion. Why? Because he's the best in the world. He's going to get that fucking best in the world paycheck.